It's time once again for our Ozarks Live Book Club, and Adrienne is here from the Springfield Greene County Library. Good to see you again. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so we've got 3 selections today. Always love finding out what you guys are bringing me. So first up is Fourth Wind by Rebecca Yarros. Tell me about this one.
It's Fourth Wing, and it is kind of a Game of Thrones kind of feel.
Okay.
What's really popular right now is what they call romantasy, so it's like a romance and a fantasy.
Oh.
But with Fourth Wing, they have dragons in there, so if you're a big dragon fan, that would be the one for you. And it has, and they are in a war and battling to save their realm and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so what was that, the kind of new theme you said there?
It's called romantasy.
Romantasy. Okay,
Yeah.
so people haven't really explored that
Yes.
yet. If we want to go down this this path, why would you encourage them to maybe check this out?
Well, a lot of, myself included, is I like a little bit of romance,
Sure.
but not overwhelming, and
Fair.
but I really like fantasy. I'd really like different worlds.
Okay.
So and I think that has become popular.
Yeah.
Everywhere, actually. So a lot of authors are writing about that, and actually one of my other books, pretty much all 3 of these books are romantasy.
A romantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm loving that word. It's such a good word. Okay, you've also brought in A Court of Thorns and Rose. Tell me about this one.
So that one is also a very popular series, and it has it's fairies, has fairies and fae, and but also humans. So the human, it starts out as a young girl, and she is trying to work for her family and falls into where she goes into the forest and falls to encounters a fairy.
Yeah.
But doesn't realize that is because it's shapeshifter. So that he takes her to his land, and that's how the romantasy starts.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a popular series.
What is something about this book that maybe surprised you without giving anything away?
So what really surprised me is the ending.
Okay.
So it's always good, because it is a series and all the books are out right now, to make sure that you have it with you. The next book, because it does end on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Okay, and how many books are in the series, did you
So
say?
there are 4 books in the series.
Okay, so this is a great one to start because you'll be occupied for a while.
Oh, it took me months, because the other 2 books are like 600 pages.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are not light reads
No,
per se.
no, not at all.
I
Not
love
at
that.
all.
Okay, last up we've got 3 Dark Crown. Tell me about this one.
So 3 Dark Crowns is a YA fantasy.
Okay.
So that's young adult fantasies for our teens. And it is about 3 sisters, and they're actually triplets, and they're born to be queen, but only one of them can be queen.
Oh.
And each of them have powers, and they get sent to different places to control those powers and learn how to use those powers. But then they have to, on their 16th birthday, they have to come together and kind of duel each other to see who is going to be queen. And that one is actually a series as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which this is really interesting because in modern day world as we know it, a lot of times with these royal families, it's the oldest child, mostly the son, but if there's just, girls, then it's the oldest. So it's interesting that you duke it out versus just the one getting their birthright,
Yeah,
you know?
so they kind of have like a Hunger Games feel to them.
Oh, okay.
Kind of all 3 of them kind of do.
Okay.
So I would say, if you're really into those Hunger Games, especially Fourth Wing with Game of Thrones, that's a really
for you. Okay, this is very intriguing. If people want more information about everything happening at the library, how do they get it?
So you go to thelibrary.org,
Okay.
and you can, we always have book lists up, and we're always eager to help. You can ask a librarian, and we will send some things to you.
Okay, that's great. Well, Adrienne, thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing these books. We always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go check them out at the library.